You ready? Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the January 6, 2026 meeting of the Maplewood Township Committee. Please read the opening statement.
You're not doing that one? Mayor,
I am. There it is.
it's been 6 years, but you've been at every meeting.
That's right. Pursuant to Section 5, Chapter 231, Public Laws 1975, this is to state for the record that adequate notice of this meeting has been provided to the public by posting and maintaining the annual notice of regular meetings on the bulletin board of the municipal building, by mailing the annual notice of regular meetings for 2026 to the News Record and Star Ledger in December 2025, and by filing said notice in the office of the Township Clerk.
Ms. Adams?
Here.
Ms. Collins Colding?
Here.
Mr. Daffis? Present. Ms. Herman?
Here.
Mayor DeLuca?
Here.
Whereas Chapter 231, Public Laws 1975, commonly known as the Open Public Meetings Act, requires all meetings of public bodies be open to the public, and whereas Section 7A provides that the governing body has the discretion to permit, prohibit, or regulate the active participation of the public at any meeting, and whereas desire of the governing body to comply with the provision of this act, same time to conduct its business in an orderly and expeditious manner, now therefore be it resolved by the Township Committee, Township of Maplewood, does hereby prohibit, except as set forth in the formal agenda, active participation in deliberations of the governing body by the public, except as otherwise described by law, does limit the public to the observations of the actions and discussions of the governing body at all its regular and special meetings.
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Adams?
Here.
Ms. Collins Colding?
Yes.
Mr. Daffis?
Yes.
Ms. Herman?
Yes.
Mayor DeLuca?
Yes, thank you. Please join us in a salute to the flag.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So again, good evening to our second meeting of 2026. We'll go through the agenda. We're going to have a presentation on Muslim Heritage Month, do some board and committee appointments. We'll have our first public comment meeting, public comment on agenda items only. We'll have our Board of Health meeting, and then we have reports from administration and elected officials. We have no discussion items. We have a consent agenda with quite a few resolutions. Most of these are resolutions we do every year, appointing various professionals. We do have some resolutions on refunding some payments, appointing, I guess the maintenance worker we're pulling, right? That one, or is that still going on?
No, not.
Maintenance worker is on. We had pulled prior to this agenda the resolution appointing a deputy tax collector.
Okay, that's right. Okay, thank you. And then we'll adjourn. We'll have a second public comment period on any item, and then we'll adjourn. So I'm going to ask Deputy Mayor Herman to read our Muslim Heritage Month proclamation.
Thank you, Mayor. Whereas in 2023, Governor Phil Murphy designated January of each year as Muslim Heritage Month, and whereas Muslims are the world's second largest religious group practicing the Islamic faith, with 1.9 billion followers representing approximately 25% of the world's population. There are about 3.45 million Muslims in the United States from diverse racial and ethnic backgrounds, and in New Jersey, there are nearly 300,000 Muslim Americans, representing one of the largest Muslim American communities in the country. And whereas Muslims have made significant contributions through history, including notable achievements in philosophy, mathematics, chemistry, physics, astronomy, medicine, music, architecture, literature, and the arts, their philanthropy, humanitarianism, civic responsibility, and culture help to enrich the United States socially, economically, and historically. Whereas Maplewood has long embraced values of diversity, community, and inclusion, which align with the wisdom of the Quran, which says, "What is the reward of goodness but goodness?" These embedded and shared values inspire us to foster understanding, build connections, and offer to help in times of need. And whereas while we celebrate the achievements of Muslim Americans, we must also acknowledge the diverse journeys many Muslim Americans have taken to the United States, including those brought forcibly through the transatlantic slave trade and those who immigrated for education, opportunities, or safety. These histories are marked by both hardship and resilience, and we honor their stories. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that I, Malia Herman, Deputy Mayor of the Township of Maplewood, on behalf of Victor DeLuca, Mayor of the Township of Maplewood, and the Maplewood Township Committee, officially recognize and dedicate the month of January as Muslim Heritage Month. While this proclamation highlights the significance of Muslim culture and contributions, we acknowledge that the richness of Muslim heritage cannot be fully captured in 1 month or one declaration. We encourage you to engage with the Muslim heritage year-round through learning, participation in community events, and embracing a culture that has often been unrepresented or misrepresented, despite its profound impact on the world. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And I am going to ask you to continue to stay near that mic. And as we get into boards and committees, you have some appointees for the All Access Committee.
I do. Thank you, Mayor. We have 3 additional members that I would like to appoint to the All Access Committee, which has been working very hard on since last year, since we created that committee. Ryan Wexler. I'm not sure if he is joining with us today or not. He's a local Maplewood resident, a parent in our district, and would like to bring some of his personal and family experience to the board, to the All Access Committee. Amy Engel may be joining us online. I met Amy when I was at a Jespy House event. She works for Jespy House and also is a longtime Maplewood resident. I'm very excited to bring her expertise to the committee. And Grant Wise. Grant is a high schooler in Maplewood, and he came to one of our meetings here about the inclusive playground, and he had a lot of really good ideas. And I'm really excited to bring his personal background to the committee as well. So, Mr. Weary, can you check if any of them are on line so that we can meet them?
I don't see any of them online, but we should ask if anybody just listed is joining us on Zoom, please raise your hand so we can move you over to panelist. No, none of them have joined.
Okay. Lots of things going on this time of year. But I have spoken with each of them, and I am very excited to move their names forward to join the All Access Committee. And for those who don't know, the All Access Committee is a group working to recommend ways that Maplewood can be more accessible and inclusive of our disabled and neurodivergent residents. So lots of good work happening there.
Are these termination dates the correct dates, June 30th?
They are because the committee was set up as a 1 year. So when we get toward the mid-year of 2026, we will have a report from the committee. And I think based on all of our conversations and the work we've done, the committee will likely be recommending that it become a permanent committee.
Okay.
And at that point, I would probably be recommending to extend appointments.
Great, thank you. So you're making,
Right, so I am making a motion to appoint Ryan Wexler, Amy Engel, and Grant Weiss to the All Access Committee.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Please call the roll.
Ms. Adams?
Yes.
Ms. Collins Golding?
Yes.
Mr. Daffis?
Yes.
Ms. Herman?
Yes.
Mayor DeLuca?
Yes. Okay, and we have 2026 reappointments, and I'll start on affordable housing. We have Carrie Pugliese, January 1st, 26 through 12/31/28. That's a 3-year term. And on historic preservation, we have Daniel Wright. That's January 1st of 2026 through 12/31 of 2029. That's a 4-year term, along with Eric Hammerberg, and that's the same 4-year term, 1/1/26 to 12/31/29. And you have You have those? You have those? Okay. Some Environmental Advisory Committee members?
Yes, we have Rich Wenner, Jonathan Poor, and Vicky Arlene. I was just looking up their expiration dates. I shouldn't say their expiration dates. Their appointments, expiration dates, it's 3 years.
Yeah, 12/31/28.
Okay. That's it.
And Deputy
And-
Mayor?
Thank you. I have one person from the Pool Advisory Committee, Lori McGuire Gates, and 3 from the Senior Advisory Committee, Judith Kramer, Donna Plotnick, and Joan Crystal, and all would be appointed for the next 3 years, expiring December 31st, 2028.
Can we get a motion on all 10?
I motion that we reappoint all 10 of these nominees.
I'll second.
Please call the roll.
Ms. Adams?
Yes.
Ms. Collins Golding?
Yes. Yes.
Mr. Daffis?
Yes.
Ms. Herman?
Yes.
Mayor DeLuca?
Yes, thank you. I also would like to announce some mayoral appointments to the Library Board. North Carrigal is being reappointed from, this is a 5-year term, from January 1st, 2026 through December 31st, 2030. And on the Planning Board, we have 3 members. Tom Carlson's reappointment, he's a Class 4 member. That's a 3-year term from January 1st, 2026 through December 31st, 2029. Salima Latham is a Class 2. That's a 1-year term, 1/1/26 through 12/31/26. And alternate number 1 is John Sullivan. That's a 2-year term. That's 1/2/26 through 12/31/27.
3-year term is through 28, right?
Yes, it's a
Tom
4-year, I'm sorry, 3-year term.
4-year term? Class 4?
No, it's
No,
a 3-year
close.
term, 3-year term.
Okay, so 28.
28, yes, thank you. And, okay, with that, we're going to now move into our first public comment. Is there anyone in here who would like to speak to us on an agenda item? Seeing no one, we'll go to the Zoom.
If anyone joining on Zoom would like to speak on agenda items only, please raise your hand. I see no hands, Mayor.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to move to the Board of Health meeting, and Ms. Fritzen, you're going to be running this for the beginning, right?
Good evening, members of the Board of Health. Pursuant to Section 5, Chapter 231, Public Laws 1975, this is to state for the record that adequate notice of this meeting has been provided to the public by posting and maintaining the annual notice of regular meetings on the bulletin board of the municipal building, by mailing the annual notice of regular meetings for 2026 to the News Record and Star Ledger in December 2025, and by filing said notice in the office of the Township Clerk. Ms. Adams?
Here.
Ms. Collins Golding?
Yes.
Mr. Daffis?
Present.
Mr. DeLuca?
Here.
Ms. Herman?
Here.
Whereas Chapter 231, Public Laws of 1975, commonly known as the Open Public Meetings Act, requires meetings of public bodies be open to the public. And whereas Section 7A provides that the Board of Health has the discretion to permit, prohibit, or regulate the active participation of the public at any meeting, and whereas desire the Maplewood Board of Health to comply with the provision of this act, same time to conduct its business in an orderly and expeditious manner, now therefore be resolved by the Maplewood Board of Health in the Township of Maplewood that it does hereby prohibit, except as set forth in formal agenda, active participation in the deliberations of the Board of Health by the public, except as otherwise prescribed by law, does limit the public to the observations of the actions and discussions of the Board of Health at all of its regular and special meetings.
So moved. Second.
Ms. Adams?
Yes.
Ms. Collins Golding?
Yes.
Mr. Daffis?
Yes.
Luca?
Yes.
Ms. Herman?
Yes.
Okay, members of the Board of Health, now would be the time for you to select the Board of Health President for 2026. So I would entertain any nominations that you might have for President of the Maplewood Board of Health for the year 2026.
I nominate Dean Daffis.
I second.
Hearing the nomination of Mr. Daffis, are there any nominations further? Would somebody like to close the nomination?
Close it.
I'll be taking a roll call now on the nomination of Mr. Daffis for president of the Maplewood Board of Health for the year 2026. Ms. Adams?
Yes.
Ms. Collins Golding?
Yes.
Mr. Daffis?
Yes.
Mr. DeLuca?
Yes.
Ms. Herman?
Yes.
I declare Mr. Daffis the 2026 president of the Maplewood Board of Health.
Yay.
Thank you.
I only nominated you if you did not give a speech.
I have no speech,
Oh, thank goodness.
and I will not force you to call me the president. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Daffis?
Oh, right. So,
Here's part of what you do now.
right, this is what I do. So,
We have the minutes,
oh, yes, the minutes.
item number 6.
Item number 6, right. Got to get back into the saddle of doing this, yeah. I move the minutes from our last Board of Health meeting.
Second.
Ms. Adams?
Yes.
Ms. Collins Golding?
Yes.
Mr. DeLuca?
I think she has to abstain, no? She wasn't on the,
Abstain.
Abstain, yes.
was on-
Thank you.
I'm voting yes.
Okay, Ms. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Daffis?
Yes. Good? Okay.
Yes.
All right. At this point, I will turn it over to our health officer, Ms. Davenport. Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. Happy New Year, and welcome back to being Board of Health President, Mr. Daffis. Our first slide will be to highlight our blood drive that we had on December 30th. Thank you to all the residents who volunteered and donated. We collected, through the American Red Cross, 36 units of blood in total. Each unit saves 3 lives, so we just want to say thank you to everyone for coming out. Next slide.
Ms. Davenport, could you move the mic closer? It's hard to hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, that's better. Yes, right on.
Next slide. Vaccines for children. This is the January calendar for the county's Vaccine for Children program. I just want to let you know, because we've been promoting this program throughout the year, last year, the county provided 48 vaccinations to children. So these were vaccinations that the children may not have received either because they did not have insurance or did not have a healthcare provider. So we want to keep promoting vaccines for children, which is a free program through the county. Next slide. Open enrollment for New Jersey health insurance is open until January 31st of this year. So we want to encourage everyone to use the New Jersey Get Covered program, as well as the other programs that we have available through the State Health Department to assist people with navigating through the healthcare system. In New Jersey, approximately 7.7%, or about 660,000 residents were uninsured as of 2024. Low-income individuals, those living at or below 100% of the federal poverty level, and young adults, ages 19 to 34, are at the highest risk of being uninsured. In Essex County, an estimated 17.4% of adults under age 65 lack health insurance. Additionally, recent cuts to the federal government's contribution to Medicaid may result in more individuals needing to rely on state-based health insurance coverage. So we want everyone to know about Get Covered NJ, and they can go there because that is the official health insurance marketplace. There's also the State Health Insurance Assistance Program to assist low-income seniors and individuals with disabilities, helping them save money on Medicare premiums and other related costs, as well as New Jersey Citizen Action, an organization that provides free assistance with healthcare enrollment. So just want to let everyone know. On the next slide, you will see a fact sheet, an FAQ that our local health outreach coordinator and the rest of our department created to inform people about the resources that were just mentioned. This is also on our township website, on the health department page, and a press release was sent out today to help people and encourage them to get covered by January 31st. Next slide. Our nursing update. As you can see by the graph here, Influenza, which is the green line, has spiked up. So we are seeing a lot more cases rise in New Jersey and New York in elevated admissions and ER or emergency department visits. So we just want to encourage everyone and let people know about this situation. COVID-19 and RSV seem to still be pretty low, but we're monitoring that. But in influenza, we want to make sure that everyone is aware that they should get vaccinated. Respiratory activity increased in the K-12 schools and long-term care facilities in December. Again, want to encourage everyone to get vaccinated for the flu. Next slide. Our reportable diseases that were investigated by our nurse, Suzette Gale, is here, and the health screenings that were provided were at our senior apartments. Next slide. Again, unfortunately, we did not have a lot of participation or registration for our winter flu clinic, which was scheduled for today. But again, we'd really encourage everyone, based on the information that was provided earlier, to contact their local pharmacy or healthcare provider for flu vaccinations. And for those who are 65 and older, it is highly recommended to get the high-dose quadrivalent vaccine.
Kudos for using a Band-Aid on that cancel. Very nice, very nice.
Nice touch.
Clever, right? Very clever.
Our graphic design skills are enhancing. Next slide for environmental health update. We're going to go into our pet licensing for 2026. This application is open for dogs and cats to be licensed in Maplewood. Please apply before January 31st, otherwise you will get a late fee. Please have your dogs vaccinated for rabies and submit that along with your application. Pet licensing helps us to understand how many dogs and cats we have. It also, through the licensing application, goes to our animal trust fund, and I'll talk more about that as we move forward. So this is for the month of November. Animal Control Solutions reported that they had 15 calls. And when I talk about the animal trust fund that the licensing provides, it helps to offset the cost of Animal Control Solutions providing the assistance when someone reports of a dog bite or when they pick up a stray, or the impounding and medical care for stray animals and wildlife. So just so people know the importance of their licensing, some of that money goes to providing for these services. Next slide. One thing I want to highlight here on this slide is the health department licenses, which you see on every presentation that I make monthly, but we just want to let everyone know that these licenses are being renewed as of now for the month of January for retail food establishments, vape shops, body art tattoo parlors, massage and spa facilities, our recreational bathing pools, childcare centers, kennels, and as I mentioned, dog and cat and chicken licensing. So we are very busy with licensing at this earlier point in the year. Next slide. Social services and mental health. Our crisis intervention social worker report for December, they've seen 30 cases, 5 co-response, 17 follow-ups, and 8 others, such as calls or walk-ins to the health department. I just want to make note that as of last year, I think I'd said that on average, they had 17 cases, and I think that number has increased to about like 23 cases a month. So 30 is what we're seeing a lot more of. It includes the follow-ups, because we do have to provide a lot of follow-up and handoffs to the appropriate referrals, but just want to let you know that the crisis intervention social workers, Martha Ustash and Dina Purcell, are very, very busy helping out and doing co-response. We always want to emphasize our partnership with the CSP&J, or Collaborative Support Programs of New Jersey. Not only do they do our homeless outreach and engagement program, but they also provide social service application assistance on Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Hilton Branch Library. So we want to encourage people to take advantage of this free service. Next slide. As you know, one of my last slides that I end up with is make the right call, but we do want to emphasize the difference between 988, which is the National Suicide and Crisis Prevention Hotline, and 911, and that 911 is for emergency services, if someone's at risk for a life-threatening emergency, and 988 has counselors available to assist with a mental health emergency. Both of them are available 24 hours a day. We just want to make sure that people use the appropriate phone number, and that 988 is available for those who are experiencing or know someone who's experiencing a mental health crisis. Next slide. The month of January is substance use disorder treatment month. So our crisis social workers requested that we let people know about the website findtreatment.gov for information and other resources for anyone seeking treatment or support for substance use disorder. Next slide. And our last slide is the Make the Right Call banner that we promote every month so that people know that these services are available 24/7. Thank you.
Are there any questions from my colleagues?
With the move to Boyden Avenue, what is going to happen with people who are paying the dog license, cat license, and any other fees that your department collects?
Most of the fees and licensing applications are done online now through GovPilot. We only get a few people who walk in based on past experience. That's what they do. When we move over, we'll let people know that they can come over to our new location, and we'll sign them up there and assist them with online assistance, or we can fill them out in paper too.
Yeah, I think we should just have a transition period because we don't want people to come here and then have to go over there. So we could work out something for some period of time after the move.
Committee Member Adams?
Yes, I just had want to request that when you do the restaurant relicensing, that they get reminders about the things that they always forget.
Yes.
Yeah, like the skip the
like
stuff.
plastic straws and utensils not being
Right.
given out. Yes, in fact, that went out in our message to them as a reminder to get their license. We put that information in, as well as the table-to-table information if they want to donate their excess food supplies. And lastly, we notified them about the grease traps. So
Right.
we included that all in there.
Okay, and then since a lot of people don't bother to read, when they do, they get inspected as well physically,
We will tell
right?
them, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just because I've had to report a few of them.
yes, yeah. And we followed up with those. And,
Well, I'm ordering dinner and I get plastic utensils. It's
utensils, yes.
exactly why we put the law in place. Thanks.
They're out of order.
You're out of order.
They're out of order.
Committee Member Collins Colding?
Thank you. Do we have any plans to set up that flu clinic again, the one we canceled? Do we have dates coming up in the next couple of months?
Because we are in the in January, and people didn't seem to be very interested at this time. We're already planning for the fall, so we're looking at partnerships to provide the high dose vaccination for seniors, because I know that there's an interest in that, and also to provide it for the public and our employees. So we're already looking into the fall to arrange for that, and maybe get it in September, October, when more people are interested.
Thank you.
Deputy Mayor Herman?
Thank you. I was going to ask what Ms. Collins Colding was asking about the flu clinics. I wanted to thank you for scheduling the one today.
Thank you.
And you heard what we were talking about, making sure that we make healthcare accessible to our community. So thank you for listening and for doing that. And unfortunately, I think you're right. This is just we're at the tail end, right after the holidays. Unfortunately. Or fortunately, everybody got their shots already. That's what I'm going to take away from this. So that's good news, and it's really good news to hear that you're planning for the fall, because I think we heard loud and clear this last year that it's wanted.
Yes.
So really happy to hear that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. It takes time to plan these things, so it's actually good to plan in January for September. Yep. And we know that people are going back to work and getting exposed to different respiratory diseases. So again, if you missed today's, we really strongly encourage you to get vaccines, flu vaccine at the local pharmacy or your healthcare provider.
Oh, I just wanted to add also, thank you for the reminder for the dog and cat licenses. I have 2 dogs that I will be renewing, and it never occurred to me, even though I'm at Town Hall so often, to do it here. I always do it online. It's really, really easy. So I would encourage anyone who, who hasn't tried it online, give it a try. You get it in the mail like a week later. It's great.
Thank you.
Today is Three Kings Day, and you've just had an epiphany. All right. I know it's a bad one, but I couldn't resist. It was pretty good, pretty good. So I have a couple things. I have a couple things. I want to thank you, as always, for your comprehensive report. I'm excited to be back in the saddle as your chair and to work alongside you in further promoting our public health in our community. We really cannot underscore enough the need for people to get their flu shot. If you haven't gotten it, please do. There's a lot of reports out there from health experts saying that we haven't even seen the peak of what's happening in this season. And because it's always important, I think, to make the point by sharing a personal story when a personal story is available, I will share with you all that my husband, George, and I know 2 people, both of them otherwise healthy individuals, and one of them lost their life to flu, 38 years old, 38 years old, not vaccinated. And the other one ended up in the emergency room with severe complications and is now in the hospital recovering, and hopefully will get out of there soon. So this is a really serious flu season, folks. Please take it seriously. And I know there's some reports out there that, this vaccine will not protect you necessarily, ensure that you won't get this flu, this particular strain. That may be the case, but the vaccine will ensure that you don't get sick like that, very, very sick, or end up in the hospital, God forbid. So please take it seriously.
Thank you for that.
And also thank you for highlighting the difference between 988, the suicide prevention hotline, mental health crisis hotline, and 911. Often people call 911, and because of that, they don't have the option of speaking to a counselor.
Yes.
So if you call 988 and it turns out that you need police immediately, 988 will connect you to 911. They're connected. So thank you for that.
You're welcome.
All right. Do we have any questions? I'll entertain any questions from anyone in the room for our Board of Health. Seeing none, we'll go online. Mr. Wary?
If anyone on Zoom would like to address the Board of Health, please raise your hand. I see no hands.
Seeing none, then I move that we adjourn. Board of Health.
Second.
Ms. Adams?
Yes.
Ms. Collins Golding?
Yes.
Mayor DeLuca?
Yes.
Ms. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Daffis?
Yes. And thank you again, Health Officer Davenport.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, President Daffis. Okay, we have no ordinances on final or on introduction, so we're going to go to our administrative reports. Mr. Weary.
I have no report tonight, Mayor.
Okay. Any questions for Mr. Weary?
No.
Ms. Credidio.
Brief report tonight, Mayor. As you may recall, the legislature enacted certain changes to the Open Public Meetings Act last year, the majority of which take effect in March. For the moment, we are still publishing our notices in the newspapers, but we will begin to publish them online as well, and beginning in March, we'll be moving into a virtual environment. So just, for the moment, it's status quo, but you'll be seeing changes soon.
Great, thank you. Any comments or questions for Ms. Credidio? Our Township Clerk, Fritzen.
Yes, Mayor, thank you. A couple things. I did want to report on the reorganization meeting on January 1st, and the participation that we had really was terrific with the clergy, the music, the singers were terrific. Trumpet player. Again, it was a great day, and I want to, compliment also my staff for helping me put together that great program. We're in the process now of public notices for your subcommittee meetings, board and committee meetings. So you have been sending along your dates and information. Continue to do that if you haven't yet. This Thursday, I'll be attending a meeting along with the Deputy Township Clerk with the county regarding the upcoming special election, and that will be in Cedar Grove this week, and we'll be getting, certainly more information. Early voting site, we're going to have an inspection next week. If you remember, we are encouraging an early voting site for Maplewood for our residents, and we'll be having a walkthrough to try to sell our new location, the new library, the Victor DeLuca room, and also we're moving the 3 voting districts out of the lobby here at Town Hall and moving them also to the library. So that's what I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions for our clerk?
I have, it's not really a question, but to your point about the early voting sites and having one in Maplewood, the early voting sites were announced earlier today. There is one in West Orange. West Orange is not in Congressional District 11, which the special election is about. So I just want to let you know that we are, there are several residents, myself included, who have reached out to Board of Elections leadership, encouraging them to consider Maplewood.
We're trying.
I know you are, and you have support behind the scenes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor.
Okay, thank you. We'll have reports from elected officials. Committee Member Adams.
Just briefly, I'll be chairing Engineering, Public Works, and Planning. We're literally switching seats. Those meetings will be on the second Wednesday of the month at 8 a.m. on Zoom, just as they have been for the last several years. Also, I just want to note today's significance as a 5-year anniversary of the terrible insurrection at the Capitol, and my thoughts are with those who were injured and died after that event, and hopefully we can have a democracy that's solid again in the coming years. So that's all I have.
Thank you. Committee Member Daffis.
Thank you, Mayor. Once again, a Happy New Year, healthy and prosperous to the community, to all of us. Here we go, 2026, already our second Township Committee meeting of the new year. A warm welcome again to our new committee member, Collins Colding. We're so excited to have you, Jane, and to work with you. We're going to have a great time. And I want to just say to the community and to our residents that 2026 is my last year of my current term on the Township Committee Township Committee, and I intend to focus this year in particular in 3 areas of important significance, in particular in Maplewood: housing equity and affordability, land use and zoning, and public health. Public health. We will continue centering public health in everything that we do because public health intersects all of the issues that we talk about. And I look forward to working with our health officer and her incredible team in expanding our public health footprint in our community, in the region, and our social services support, which will become more and more important as more and more of our working families in the community are squeezed in healthcare, in housing affordability, and other stresses that everyone is experiencing right now. And I will continue chairing the Code Committee. Code Committee will continue meeting on the second Tuesday of every month. We're switching to 8:30 from 8 a.m.
8:30 a.m. is a little bit more palatable, I think, and we will continue meeting via Zoom. And those meetings have been published and on our website, and you can join us. And please do. Often people ask a lot of questions about land use and zoning and why things are the way that they are and why we make decisions that we make. Come be part of the conversation. That's my report, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Deputy Mayor Herman.
Thank you. We are switching up a bunch of the committees this year. I am really excited to be chairing public safety. We will be continuing to meet on the second Wednesday of the month, and this will be with our fire department, our police chief, our police chief, our police department, our police chief, Sally will be there, and then I'll also be chairing communications, and we'll be meeting monthly on Thursdays. I want to echo what Committeewoman Adams, it's going to take me a little bit to get used to that, said about the rally on January 6th, and share really exciting news. A friend of mine who I worked with at the Associated Press just published a book called Storm at the Capitol, and it's based on, it's an oral history of her day in the Capitol as a reporter. Her husband was there as a reporter. Many people that I worked with in Washington were there, and so really excited. Books has has a copy set aside for me. I'm going to go pick it up tomorrow and start reading.
So it's been published already.
It just came out today
Excellent.
on January 6th.
Excellent.
I also wanted to, Committeeman Daffis was one of the, and a bunch of our residents were at a rally at the state capitol this week to protect trans rights with medical. There's a bill pending that they were trying to bring attention and try and get that passed. So I want to thank you for being there and for our community residents for being there as well. That was really important. I also wanted to point out a few things that are coming up. You know, I'm always good for all the dates on the calendar. So there is a photography exhibit. These are selected photographs from our Columbia High School students that will be at 1978 Gallery. The opening reception is on Friday, January 16th from 4 to 8 p.m. So I'm looking forward to that. I love when we have events that involve our youth. It's really wonderful. They get very excited to see their work up on the walls, and it's amazing to see the talent. I also want to draw attention to a few things that we have coming out of our departments. We have a babysitting class, cheer and dance, puppy yoga, and senior social coming up on January 13th at 10:30. So please go to our website and check out all of those and many more offerings. And while you're there, don't forget to sign up for our newsletter, where you can get all of this information straight to your email, and you don't even have to watch us sit up here at our meetings. Thank you.
Thank
That's my
you.
report.
Thank you. Thank you for eroding our viewership. Committee Member Collins Colding.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm going to be chairing the Health and the Community Services and Arts and Culture, and I'm very excited about that. And I just wanted to start by telling you about the most important event we have coming up through our rec center, which is the puppy yoga. And that's going to be held on the 15th at the Woodland Parlor. And we have two sessions, one at 10 and one at 11 o'clock. And we also have our camp coming up that will be January 21st at 10 a.m. And we have a few senior programs that we have listed for January 13th. We have a senior program at the Senior Center for Senior Social featuring the benefits of emotional freedom technique. So that's going to be held there. And we have one other thing I wanted to announce is the AARP Driver Safety for our seniors, which will be held on February 17th to the 19th from 9:30, February 17th and the 19th. Is from 9:30, and we have another one at 12:30 p.m., but we only have 4 spots available for this particular class. So this course will really help seniors refresh the knowledge of the basics of safe driving and improve the confidence on the roads. So that's really important. And we're going to have the health department there that day giving health screening as well. Yes. I just want to add for our arts and culture exhibit, I know Township Deputy Mayor had announced that the decisive moments selected photographs for the Columbia High School students is going to be from the 16th to the 25th. That's how long that's going to run. So I just want to add that there. And there was another one at 1978 Maplewood Arts Center. January 12th is called Just Like a Girl exhibition. And that art launches on the 12th at 1978. So thank you so much. That's it.
Thank you. And I just have 3 items. One, today we did a lease signing ribbon cutting at the Maplewood Movie Theater. We joined, the Township Committee joined with Tony and Vinnie Lofredo. They're the owners of the building, and they've entered into a lease with James Kula of Box Office Cinema, and James and his colleagues were there. And we did a ribbon cutting, and James will be the leasee. And it will take about 6 to 12 months of construction to totally gut and revamp the theater. But they're very enthused about coming to Maplewood and offering theaters again a wide variety of shows. The Township Committee will continue to move ahead in crafting the redevelopment plan for that area. And you'll be hearing more about that as we go forward. On Thursday, the 15th of January at 7:30 p.m. at the Community Center, the Hilton Neighborhood Association is sponsoring a Meet the Mayor session. So guess who's going to be there? So if anybody would like to come and ask me any questions or tell me stuff you'd like me to do, I'll be there. And lastly, the Community Coalition on Race is going to have their Martin Luther King event, their annual event. It will be on Monday, the 19th at 2 p.m. at the Columbia High School Auditorium. So please attend. It's a very important and moving event. With that, we have our consent agenda. Ms. Adams?
Yeah, I'd move the consent agenda for approval.
Second?
Please call the roll.
Ms. Adams?
Yes,
Ms. Collins Colvin?
Yes.
she said yes.
Yes.
Okay, did you want to abstain on the minutes? Pull that out?
Oh,
Oh,
probably.
Mayor, the minutes open and close of the last meeting.
Okay, then I'll amend my, how's that? my
Now, she can
motion?
just abstain on the, which, do you numbers, you know which ones it is? Because we're halfway there.
Wait.
On there? Well,
There's no minutes on there.
we can vote because the minutes are not on there.
Okay.
okay.
Okay, so, aye. Mr. Daffis?
Yes.
Herman?
Yes.
Mayor DeLuca?
Yes, thank you. We have our second public comment on any items, any subject matter. Is there anyone, no one's here? Anyone on Zoom? Mr. Weary?
If anyone joining on Zoom would like to address the committee, please raise your hand. I see no hands, Mayor.
Mr. Weary, you blew on your computer. Was that like some kind of,
There's a bug crawling
oh,
across
a
my
bug?
screen.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you. All right, so no one wants to speak to us tonight, so we'll take a, we're going to meet again on the 20th of January at 7:30 p.m. here in the municipal building. Can we get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second?
Ms. Adams?
Yes.
Ms. Collins Golding?
Yes.
Mr. Daffis?
Yes.
Ms. Herman?
Yes.
Mayor DeLuca?
Yes, thank you. Good night, everyone.
Good night.